What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 19 of our Pokemon Anil/Indigo walkthrough. In the previous episode, we went through Mount Silver and defeated all of the Elite Four. In today's episode, we are about to take on the Pokemon League champion, who is Rival Blue. The Elite Four are standing aside watching the battle, as well as Professor Oak. So let's get this championship battle going. Trainer Blue has a full team of 6 Pokemon, and he has kicked things off with a level 73 Pidgeot. We've got Royal Leon up front, we've just knocked out Pidgeot, and we've decided to swap in our Blastoise because Blue has just sent out a level 73 Rhyperior, and we've decided to VMAX our Blastoise. Our water type attacks are super effective and we make light work of Rhyperior. Next up, we're gonna send out our special shiny form, Golurk, and Blue has just sent out a level 74 Heracross. We do get an attack in and Heracross ends up getting burnt. Our Golurk does get knocked out, unfortunately. But next up, we're going to send out Ceruledge. We do attack first because Ceruledge's speed is so high. We knock out Heracross and we're going to swap in our VMAX Blastoise again because Rival Blue has just sent out the Fire-type Arcanine. We get a strong water attack in, but before we can knock out Arcanine, Blue swaps in Alakazam. Our Blastoise knocks out Alakazam. Rival Blue swaps in Arcanine once again, and it knocks out our Blastoise with an extreme speed attack. Next up, we're going to send out Ceruledge, and I'm hoping Ceruledge will be able to attack first. We do, and we knock out Arcanine with our Shadow Ball attack. And now we have reached Blue's final Pokemon, which is his starter Pokemon. He sends out VMAX Venusaur, and our Ceruledge is just hanging in there by a thread. We do hit it with a Bitter Blade attack that restores some of our HP. And one more attack and we have done it! We have defeated Rival Blue and become the brand new champion of the Indigo League. What a crazy battle that was! Professor Oak gifts us our trophy, and the Elite Four were all so impressed with the battle. Blue is quite bummed, but he says he's just gonna go train and get stronger. Our Pokemon team now gets entered into the Pokemon League Hall of Fame. So I couldn't have done it with all our amazing Pokemon. I was super impressed with our team and our Pokemon performed super well. I'm really happy with our gameplay. And that's it. There's our entire team. We have become Pokemon League champions and completed the main storyline for Pokemon Anil/Indigo. If you guys are looking for a Kanto game to play, I cannot recommend this game enough. It's definitely my favorite game for Kanto playthrough. Out of all the ROM hacks and fan games, this one takes the top spot for a Kanto playthrough specifically. But although we have become Pokemon League champion, our adventure is far from over. We have just arrived back in Pallet Town, and we are catching up with Professor Oak, Leaf, and Blue. Leaf and Blue tell us that they're gonna go off and get training and become way stronger. Professor Oak asks us what we have in store next. And as we leave our house, we actually catch up with a familiar face. Bill is outside and he invites us on a brand new adventure to the Prism Island. And apparently Prism Island is made up of 3 or 4 little towns. So we're gonna go and start things off and explore a brand new area. We arrive in Amber Village. We just left Bill's boat and now we can explore. I don't know if you guys were paying attention when we were rolling through the credits, but it showed you all the gym leaders and Elite Four members that we've battled throughout the game. But just before the credits ended, there was one more rival that they didn't show you, and that's because there is one more final boss to face. So we are gonna hopefully figure out who the final boss is and battle them. But now we have just met a brand new character called Prism. And apparently there are 3 guardians of Prism Island, which are Galarian Articuno, Galarian Moltres, and Galarian Zapdos. Our whole goal for arriving on Prism Island is to find these 3 legendary birds and battle them. Once we have battled all 3 of them, we'll get a feather from each of these legendary Pokemon. And then with those 3 feathers, we'll be able to enter a brand new secret area and challenge the final boss. So that is the goal of the post-game. As well as challenging the 3 legendary birds and the final boss, there are also loads of legendary Pokemon that we can catch. So do stay tuned. We are going to drop a video showing you where to find a lot of the legendary Pokemon in this game. So that will probably come out in the next video or 2. But in today's video, we are going to start exploring Prism Island. It is a massive area, so we're going to try and explore all the routes and try and get our bearings. Before we head off, we're going to have a quick look at the map to see exactly where we are. And if you open the map, you will see that there are 3 villages that we can visit. Those are the blue dots, and then there are 4 orange dots. So the bottom 3 orange dots are actually where the legendary birds are, and the top orange dot is where we will battle the final boss for Pokemon Anil/Indigo. So we're going to start off by trying to go and explore all 3 of the villages. There are loads of little houses and people to chat to. There are loads of trainers to battle and loads of crazy cool Pokemon to catch. We have also unlocked the level cap, so now our Pokemon can actually be trained up all the way to level 100. We did have a level cap of 75 at the Pokemon League, so now we can get our Pokemon way stronger. And I do recommend that you come and chat to every single person in these villages. There are 2 people that you need to specifically talk to that will give you a password, and this woman is one of them. She will give you a password about Ho-Oh, and if you don't chat to her, you won't be able to complete the post-game. We also just entered the house, and a woman gifted us a Riolu, which is a massive fan favorite, so do come and pick that up. But we have pretty much explored everything in the first town, which is called Azabak. We're going to try and make our way to some of the other areas. We are going to try and find one of the orange dots on the map, which shows us where the first legendary Pokemon is. And we have found it. It's the shrine here. But in order to summon the legendary Pokemon, you need a prismatic offering item. So you need 3 of those for the 3 legendary birds, and the only way to get those prismatic offerings is by battling 3 really strong trainers. So after you defeat a trainer, they will give you a prismatic offering. You can then go and summon the legendary bird and battle it and try and get the feather. I will show you guys which 3 trainers you need to battle in order to get those offerings. But for now, we are just laying down the groundwork. We are trying to find everything that we need and chat to everyone. Otherwise, we are going to get a bit confused about what we have done and what we haven't done. So now that we have explored the first town and found the first shrine, we have continued to head down south. We're going to try and find the second little shrine. There are loads of items to pick up, so do come and explore. We have arrived on another piece of land with a whole bunch of cool wild Pokemon. And we have just found a really important character, this Karate Man. If you have a lemonade in your bag and you interact with the rock, he will gift you a clear bell, which is a really important item when you start legendary hunting. The clear bell will be used to summon the legendary Pokemon Lugia, so you don't want to miss that little part. And there was also a shrine next to the Karate guy, which is where one of the Galarian birds will be found. But now we have quickly flown back to the town we started exploring here on Prism Island. We explored the whole southern side. Now we're going to try and head up north and see what else we can find there. There are a number of trainers that we are battling along the way, but we've just arrived on Route 28. So we're going to chat to everyone and take on a few trainers, get our team a whole bunch stronger, and pick up any items that we find. This little exploration run has been really fruitful so far. We've already found 2 of the shrines to summon the Galarian birds, and we've picked up a clear bell to summon Lugia, and we've received 1 of the passwords that we're gonna need in the next episode. So hopefully we'll be able to find the 3rd shrine and also get some more valuable information and items. We have now just entered Magenta Village, which is probably the most important village. And when we entered this building, there are a whole bunch of trainers. And you must go and chat to Bruno because he will give us the 2nd password that we need. So definitely go and chat to him. You don't have to remember the passwords. As long as you've chatted to them and they've told you the password, that's the main thing. There are also loads of trainers to battle in that battle house, and they can actually train up your Pokemon's EV points. We've also just entered another little house where we've received a Master Ball. So I think that's the 2nd Master Ball that we've received in the game. We have also now just caught up with Prisma. She tells us a bit more about the prismatic offerings, and she tells us she's gonna head into the Rainbow Forest, which is the final destination where we can battle the final boss. So we're just going to chat to some of the other residents here and explore some of the houses. As you can see, you can buy mints now to change your Pokemon's natures. That's why Magenta Village is so important. You can train up your Pokemon really easily at that trainer house. We have got the 2nd password. We have found out where Prisma is going to head. She's heading to the Rainbow Forest. And I'm going to show you guys where the 1st trainer is that we've got to battle in order to get a prismatic offering. The 3 trainers that you have to battle to get those prismatic offerings are no joke. So do make sure to still train up your team. If you haven't done any battling since the Pokemon League, you might find these battles super tough. But when you keep heading east, you will arrive on this little island, and there's a house up top. That's where we're gonna find our 1st important trainer. We enter the house, and as you can see, there is a familiar face. We found Elder and his Volcarona, and here's the 1st trainer that we've got to battle. And as you can see, his Pokemon levels are really high. His 1st Pokemon was at level 79. He had a Galvantula, and some of his Pokemon are even at level 80. So if your Pokemon are still at around level 75, you're going to have a lot of difficulty battling Elder. He is really strong. I did lose to him 3 or 4 times before defeating him. I actually had to go and do some training. I went to the trainer house and maxed out all of my Pokemon's EVs and got their levels higher. But now we have finally reached Elder's final Pokemon, which is Volcarona. It's kind of like a pseudo-legendary Pokemon. It's really strong. It's a bug and fire type. But our Ledge knocks it out and we defeat Elder after a really tough battle. As a reward, Elder gifts us our 1st prismatic offering, and he also gives us the Pokemon Larvesta, which actually evolves into Volcarona. So that's really cool. In the next episode, I'll show you guys where the remaining 2 trainers are to get the last 2 prismatic offerings, and we will be taking on the legendary birds in the next episode. Thanks for watching.